This video is brought to you by Accident Professionals.
All right, what's up, everybody?
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome to Box Seats. Welcome to Box Seats. It's the first week of the season of football / soccer, whichever one you prefer to call it. But it's the first week. And how do you feel about the first week?
Horrible. Horrible. It's absolute travesty. I mean, I've been saying it for the whole transfer window. It's horrible. We haven't done enough. We ain't doing enough. It proved it. It proved it Saturday morning. I mean, it was horrible. The whole thing from start to bottom, top to finish. It was just bad. I mean, you can't make anything up about how
I mean,
bad.
like what was because I think wasn't that an early morning game?
Yeah, that was a 7:30 kickoff.
Yeah, so I think I missed it. So what was the real issue with because I don't want to go by highlights because highlights paint a different picture.
Oh, look at me. What wasn't the issue? I mean, man, it was horrible. Slow, lazy, and I don't mean just slow. I mean, distance ran was second best I mean, it was just unbelievable by far. I saw a statistic actually today that said that I don't remember what all the different stats were, but they were all due to conditioning, and they were outran somewhere around 40% of the whole game. So what that looks like across a 90-minute game is 40% more running from whole than Manchester United, and specifically in the time frame from the 10th minute to the 40th minute, which is exactly when they scored their goals in that time frame. But we were second best to every single ball. We moved the ball slowly. We didn't run. We looked like we had just started preseason.
I was going to say, do you think it's because do you think it's a time to really panic, or do you think it's just like it's the first game? Maybe, there's some things you just have to tweak and, for the team, and then you guys will be back on track.
I mean, the optimist in me is going to say, yeah. I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, with having the World Cup over the summer, guys are tired. Guys took holiday, came off of holiday, and we've been trickling people back in. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. I definitely think it's going to build. I definitely think that on paper, with Baleba coming in, I think it can build from there, and I think it could get better. My scary thing, man, is I've been claiming this for months now. It's just not good enough. It's nowhere near good enough. And the way Chelsea played today, I'm rethinking my entire top six. I mean, I might have United at 6 at the moment. I mean, they look so poor all throughout the game. There was no tenacity. There was no fight. It was just kind of going through the motions. Like I said, the ball movement for a professional game in the Premier League was the slowest I've maybe ever seen it. Ever seen it from United since maybe Moyes days, maybe even Van Hal. I don't know. But the movement on the ball and off the ball was so poor. Santos had a horrible game, in my opinion. I thought he was non existent. Gave up the ball so much. And, I heard a lot of people talking him up in preseason about how he could be the next Casemiro and he could replace that man like it was nothing. Not from what I saw on Saturday. I mean, he has a long way to go. At the moment, I'd put him at the bottom of the depth chart.
Oh, he was that bad?
He was that bad, yeah. Tielemans had an okay game, but again, slow, lethargic, just no movement off the ball, very slow to turn and move the ball quickly. But that was the whole team. You've got nothing up top. You had Kuna that was sitting in the middle as a standalone striker, and that's just not Kuna's best position. He does a job.
And
Him.
Sesko is injured, right?
Yeah, he came on late in the second half, but yeah, he's still injured. He's still coming up to match fitness. I mean, he's
Yeah,
gonna have to come up soon because we can't afford to do that again.
yeah, because I don't think having Cunha as a striker is gonna be the best.
No, not at
Like
all.
you could, I would say it would be good to like maybe put him behind the striker, but
Agreed.
to have
It'd
him
be
like
great.
the sole striker, no, I don't think that it worked. It worked for one season, but that's about it. That's all you getting.
And like I said, I mean, he can do a job there, and it'll be fine. But no, I mean, that's not his best position. If anything, his best position, I personally have always thought is he is the successor to Bruno. I mean, that's the position that he's best in. When
Yeah,
Bruno leaves, I see him slotting into that playmaker, center attacking mid role. But
yeah, I see. That's all I can see. Unless you put him out wide on the left.
yeah, I mean, left wing is fine. He does a good job there as well. But I think his best position's in that cam. I mean, but even he had a rough game. He couldn't get going. And
Yeah, and
Bueno,
Buemo had a rough game too, from what I
yeah, by
saw.
his standards in preseason, for sure. I mean, I still thought he was the best player on the field besides our goalkeeper. I gave
Oh,
the
really?
goalkeeper man of the match. Yeah, Lamens was top notch. I mean, he could only do so much, and
That's
you know,
true.
this season compared to last season, we've always had struggled with a ball coming straight on from a set piece, and that was one of the goals that we gave up on the weekend, which was just horrible to see. And against the team, you could just from the first 2 or 3 to 5 minutes, you could just see it, bro. We were late to every ball. They had more passion. They had more success. They were up for it. They were ready to be in the Premier League. They brought it to us, and we had no answer from start to finish. And it was tough to see. I mean, I'm telling you, if we may need even another midfielder. We definitely need a backup striker, a left wing, a left back.
Because who's playing your left side?
Well, it was starting off. It was who did we have on the left? Oh, it was Dorgu on the left, and he looked horrible, bro. He was giving the ball away left and right. Looked like he didn't even know where he was at. Nothing compared to where he was last season. I mean, and I knew it was going to take a little bit of time for him to get back to match fitness, but I even heard something that Carrick gave a lot of the guys that were trickling back in from the World Cup
From pre. Okay.
rest time, and not they didn't do a lot of fitness work in preseason, and it shows.
A lot of teams have done that. You know, a lot. Well, I know. I think. I know Real Madrid. We did that. I don't think we played our starting five, but I think a lot of teams were doing that, and I think Barcelona did it too. But I think a lot of teams were doing that because you don't want to overexert your players. It's the beginning of the season, and you
No,
don't want them already exhausted.
I
Um,
agree, and that's why I say. I mean, I definitely think we will grow into the season, but bro, I mean, the first 5 games that we have are should have been cakewalk. They should have been guaranteed 3 points. We probably have the easiest start to a season I've seen in 10 years. Um, I mean, nobody we play besides, I think Man City is our 5th game, but nobody besides that is
and
anything worth a crap, in my personal opinion. We should be winning all those games.
right, and Man City don't look as convincing
Not
as
yet.
before. You said
Not yet.
what?
Not yet, in my opinion. They definitely don't. I mean, they struggled. They got lucky to come away with a win, in my opinion. But
Right.
hey, they
I
came
mean, they
away with
had
a win.
their center backs had to be the ones to score the score. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but they came away with a win, and that's what matters
that's
most,
true.
right?
That's true.
So if you're going to be successful, top 6, you've got to win those games that you are supposed to win. Now, those other games that are on paper, maybe you don't have, but even then, like at any point in time, you shouldn't be losing games. You should, and if you lose, then so be it. You didn't lose; you just ran out of time, in my opinion. You fought, you put everything on the line for the badge. You did what was supposed to be done, and you just got beat. So be it. I'm fine with that.
Well,
no,
I think you guys don't have to panic until you guys see how you guys play next game.
I don't know. I'm panicking already, Mo. But I was panicking over the summer. I'm still panicking with the lack of signings. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely something to be said. And again, I do think we will. I don't know if we'll bounce back. I would love to say we. I mean, everything I want to say we will, but it may be just that gradual time.
So you
That we're
think
coming up.
Carrick's going to be out real soon?
I don't. I mean, I guess it really just depends, man. Yeah, I could see it going either way. Yeah, I could see him gone by November, especially the way things were going
That's
on
what,
Saturday.
like 2-3 months from now.
Yeah, exactly. So you're talking about maybe 8 games, maybe something like that. But, I mean, in all honesty, I don't think they'd let him go that quick based on what he did last season. But the results won't be there if we're going to just gradually move into it. And I said this last year, Mo. I
What?
never wanted Carrick to get the job.
I remember
I
you
said
saying that. I remember
I
you
said
saying that.
this consistently last season. I don't care what the man does. If he doesn't win the Premier League, I don't want him back. And this is exactly the reason, because a caretaker manager, their only job is to get the results and get the morale up and have everybody happy. And
Right.
there's no cutthroat. There's no the man that's going to be in the trenches and be yelling at people when they're, the whole time it panned over to him a few times over the weekend, and he's just sitting there like this. And I'm thinking, bro, get up, yell at somebody. There are plenty of people that need to be yelled at right now, and you're just sitting there taking it. And that's the problem with a caretaker manager that you wind up giving the job to. Because his whole job in the beginning is just to rally the troops and do what you can do and do the best you can.
Well,
And then
it's
shit.
because I think when it comes to the caretaker type managers, they don't really come in. They're more player managers than tacticians and play and coaches that send you out with tactics, or identity. I don't know if Carrick really is giving this team a real solid identity. And so all he really, I would say he's there to, boost up, like you said, the morale and make them feel like, okay, we're going to get this win, to pump them up and get them ready. But yeah, I just don't see him installing a certain type of style to Man U. It's almost like it's defend well, but when it's time to go forward, do what you got to do to score.
Sure, and a lot of our success last year was on the counterattack and moments, and Bruno having a great season. And man, I'll tell you, at any point in time, Bruno has a bad game, the whole team struggles. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said about Bruno as far as what he means to Manchester United. And I don't want him to go, but I mean, I definitely think he's only got a couple of years left, depending on really how he does this season. I know his head's been turned a couple of times
Well, he's
south.
not starting off so good so far. So I
No,
mean,
he had a really, really rough game. But again, how much is that really down to fatigue and having the World Cup, finishing the season, going straight into the World Cup, going right back into a season? Like, I get it, but you're paid millions upon millions of dollars, man. Suck it up, do what you need to do. Whatever the case may be, you just can't have it like that.
I totally agree. I totally agree because so I mean, and you say that you guys needed more signings. So what other? Well, yeah, I know you guys are still because I'm hearing that you guys might be going after what's Balde, right?
Balde, or I even saw something today that you know I've said this quite a few times on the show. My favorite is going after Lewis Skelly.
I
Starting
don't
him,
think I don't think I don't think I don't think Arsenal letting go of Lewis Kelly
I
unless you
saw
guys play.
something today,
You guys are going to have to pay like a premium
and I think we should absolutely because that's
because the way that this guy was. I'm not going to lie to you. I saw them. I saw their match against who did they play? Arsenal played who again? Shoot, hold on, let me look.
who did they play
Yeah, who did they play?
over the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
They played Coventry City.
Yeah, the way he was, bro, the way Louis Skelly was balling in that match. I don't know if you guys. I think if you guys really want him, you guys are going to have to really spend a lot of money because the way that he was playing this past weekend was top notch.
Check the app. I shot something to you about what came out earlier today. I think Steph's the one that originally put it in the chat. But Arsenal make major Miles Skelly U-turn and ready to sanction Manchester United transfer.
Oh,
Pay it.
really?
Pay it. I don't care what it is. 90 million. I don't give a shit. Pay it. That is the player that you build your. Right now, you start him at the starting left back position, unless the other guys that we have coming in the midfield just can't cut it, and we'll know that within a couple of games, in my opinion. But for me, he starts at the left back.
But shoot, if you guys are really in for it, you guys should get Balde. You guys should get Balde and Skelly.
I mean, that's definitely not a bad shout. I don't think we'll do it.
Because you could actually have because Skelly, from what I saw, he has decent like he has quality passing to be in that midfield area. So if you could have him in your midfield and then you just have Balde, who's a pacey left back who can also get forward and create for you. I mean, that wouldn't be a good signing. That wouldn't be a good double signing.
I wish that would be the case, and I would do it tomorrow. I would if I had my way. Well, I guess if I had my way.
But how much do you think that? Okay, what's the limit of you saying? Oh, if you're trying to go after Skelly, what limit are you going to say? Nah, that's too much.
For me, there isn't one.
For Louis Skelly,
I don't give a shit what they ask. Pay it. They could ask for 110 mil. Pay it. Get that man in the door. I don't care, because in the long run, over the next 10 years, that's a midfield / left back. And I agree with you. I would put him in midfield if I had the choice. If I don't, then he's the starting left back. He still has a starting position no matter what. In the next 10 years, that's going to be minuscule. It doesn't matter if you pay $100 million for that man. That's $10 million a year for the next 10 years. That's an investment that is worth it, in my opinion. Balde, on the other hand, I don't dislike Balde. I think he's weak on the defense. But my biggest problem with him is that he's injury prone for 22. And we already have a 32-year-old that's injury prone. I don't want to replace him with a 22-year-old that's injury prone. But if you told me today that tomorrow we're going to go get both of them, I'm fine with it. I'll sanction that. I'm with that all day, every day. But if I could only have one, give me Louis Skelly tomorrow, bro, for 110 mil. I don't care.
You don't think that's too much? How old is Louis Skelly?
20.
Oh, he's just 20?
I think he's young like that.
He's young. Yeah, he's still got time. He hasn't even reached his prime yet. So
Miles Louis Skelly is 19 years old. He's about to turn 20 in September.
Oh, okay. So he's even younger. Okay, so I mean that's yeah. I mean, okay, I can see that because you're also spending money on future.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm okay if the price is 75, 95, 105, bro, just pay the man what he's worth. He's proven at Arsenal he is absolutely worth it. And that is an investment that you can look at for the next 10 to 12 years. And I would pay whatever it took. And that's obviously just my opinion, but I think other Manchester United fans would agree. And, at some point in time, you've got to see Arsenal have to sell. Not big time, but some players that are going to bring in some money because they've spent so much over the last 2 seasons.
But how many players are going to like? I don't see there are only a couple of players that I could say if they have to renew, they'll have to spend big money on. Like Saliba, I could see them doing it with Saliba. I could see them doing it with Gabriel. I could see them doing it with Rice. I could see them doing it with Saka. I could see them doing it with Louis Skelly. I could definitely see them like giving them big money like I think I said Rice, and that's about it. To be honest with you, everybody else can be the minimum wage. Like I wouldn't overspend on Odegaard or Eze, White. I'm not overspending on those. Even Calafiore. I may even give him a lucrative contract, but everybody else, I don't know about. I think they may be able to hold that squad together for a while.
And I would agree with you if Miles wasn't 19 years old, had already started in a Champions League final, and he wants in. My biggest thing that I've been saying over the last week or so, maybe a couple of weeks, since I've been bringing up his name, is the kid is young, yes, but he's hungry. He doesn't want to ride your bench the next 2 or 3 years. He doesn't want to be a rotation player. He has been in the biggest games for you. He's proven that he can do it. He wants starting time, and he wants it now. And so in order to keep – you're going to have to look to selling him to another team in order to – or else he's going to become toxic. He wants to start. He has tasted the glory. You cannot keep him as third or fourth round squad player in your depth chart. You just can't do it. And a lot of those young players that show talent like this are that's what we're seeing today. I mean, Garnacho is a perfect example, right? He believed that he was worth more than what he actually is. He believed he was better than what he actually is. And I would argue to say he was being nurtured the right way at Manchester, but he was unhappy with it. So what does he do? He goes off and does his own thing. Hey, Shary, my man.
What's up, guys?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
I gotta change my background.
We're talking about Lewis Skelly.
Hey, dude, did you see the news today? He can come to Man U.
Oh, they say he can come. They say he can go if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Arsenal is actually they did a U-turn on it.
Yeah, so I mean, we were discussing fee. What would you pay for? And I told him I don't give a shit what it is. Pay the man his money.
To be honest, man, I don't care if you pay $100 million for another center back or left back. I don't care. We need signings. Shaw can't play 3 games in Prem, Cup, and UCL and not get cooked. It's just not possible. That's not.
I don't even know if he can play one and not get cooked, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Hull City game. I woke up early with no sleep to watch that shit. That shit pissed me off, bro.
So bad.
Yeah, I missed it because it was too early. I was knocked out sleeping, and then by the time I woke up, I got the notification on Sports Center about the result, and I was like, "Damn!" But
yeah, it was bad. It was not
worth it at all.
Yeah, we ended it. I didn't even want to have y'all spend too much time on it because I know it. I know the feeling of having to talk about something like that after a match like that. But
I mean, as a real fan, man, you got to do it because I still think Michael Carrick needs a lot of like work in his tactics too. Like,
I was just telling you, Josh, I don't think he does a lot of tactics. I think he really just has them go out there and really just tells them to score, to be honest with you.
It's like vibes, right? He's just like playing with vibes out there. Just like, yo, go out there, ball out, and I'm like, I don't know. I support Carrick now because he's the manager, but I don't know. Hopefully he proves me wrong in the next game. You know, I can only stay positive. That's about it. I'd like to see him change things up. The lineup he chose, Dorgu's not a left wing. I don't want to see Dorgu at left wing.
That's kind of
and I don't like Rashford, but I would rather see Rashford than Dorgu at left wing. And I would rather see Dorgu playing left back over Luke Shaw. I mean, at least put him there. He's at least faster than Shaw. See if he can do something.
I'm surprised y'all don't even have Dorgu as a left back, and then just having somebody maybe like a Rashford be a left winger, and then maybe have. But the problem is, you see, if I what will really help y'all out is if Bruno could play like a deep line midfielder.
We got Balaba now.
Huh?
We got Balaba now. He's signed.
Oh, he signed?
Yeah,
he's coming in the door.
Yeah,
Okay, but he's not going to play. I don't think he's going to play for the next two. He's not playing at least the next 2 games. He's not playing at least.
yeah, he's still injured. He's still injured.
Oh, so it might even be longer than that then if he's still injured. But
the latest I heard was 2 weeks. Like he's right on the edge, but it match fitness. I mean, he has a knock, but I mean, at this
but you got to think of him missing at least 2 games because he hasn't played with the squad, and then you also got to think of him missing time because of the knock.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect to see him for at least 3 weeks. Maybe a month.
And then Ahmad's out for 6 weeks, which sucks because Mbuemo was atrocious. He's not a winger to me. He wasn't playing like a winger. He needs to play like behind Sesko to me. I don't know. I want to see something different. And then, the craziest thing, I watched the whole Hull City game. They were putting balls in the box to Cunha and Mbuemo for a good 65, 70 minutes. As soon as Sesko gets in the game, they stop playing the ball in the box. It just doesn't make sense to me. The guy that's 6'5" doesn't get the balls in the box, but they want to play the guys the ball that are like 5'9", 5'. Yeah, like just that, and that's what I mean with Carrick and his tactics. Like that has to change. He has to be able to adapt during games. You can't just keep the same thing.
Well, Well, let's go to the match that they had today, Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
Chelsea wins against Fulham 3-2. It was an entertaining game though. I mean,
I thought it was pretty convincing as well. I mean, they started off super hot. And then of course Chelsea did like they always do, but I mean, the front three is nice, bro. That's going to be a heck of an attacking force. I mean, it was rough to see. They started off the game far better than we did. They went throughout the entire game far better than we did. At the moment, like I said, I'm going to have to rethink my top 6 because I was expecting Chelsea not to come out looking like that at all. But
yeah,
Palmer was nice. Zhao was nice. Rogers was nice. I mean, that's going to be a scary attack.
I'm not going to lie to you, though. I had a feeling this was the type of Chelsea we were going to see because I never stopped having faith in Xabi Alonso. I said if they allow, because I said if you allow this man to implement what he wants and you actually like follow the instructions, the team is going to be good. The team's going to be good.
He's going to cook, bro. He's going to have Chelsea up there.
Yeah, that 3-back
season.
That 3-back formation is going to have a lot of people in the chokehold. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, they only play one game a week too. They're not they're not in Champions League, so I mean, he has a chance of like actually like being probably top 4, to be honest with you. I mean, it's still the first game. It's a long way to go. Right now, the best team that played was Arsenal. They cooked Coventry City, and I hate saying that, but they look the best.
Indeed, I mean they look miles ahead of anybody else.
Yeah, I think the thing that happened with Arsenal is that they've what happened with like City when City were able to win, it was like you gained this confidence of being able to think that you're gonna believe that you're gonna win every single match. So I think that's what Arsenal are going through. I think they've broken that seal that was keeping them from winning, and now that they've done it, now I think they're going to start taking off. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But it's a long season, though. It's a long season. You said what?
You think they can win UCL? I don't.
I don't know. UCL is
right now. I don't know right now who's gonna win. It's too early to tell for me. I gotta watch at least 15 to 20 games.
I would say someone's gonna have to stop PSG from doing the quadruple.
Yo,
I don't think that is not necessarily the quadruple.
Yeah, I mean, I have faith in my team this season. I definitely have faith.
You got a good squad. I don't know quite about your center back pairing, but you got a decent squad.
I mean, to be honest with you, they actually had a decent game playing together.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
They had a better. It was better than having Rudiger in there, or Asensio. Even though Asensio is injured, it was better than having Rudiger in there because you have number one. You're not winning crosses in that squad on that defense. You have a 6'4" defender and a 6'6" defender. I'm happy about that. The way that we played, like the first 20 minutes of the game, fire. I mean, it was amazing. And then after that, it started becoming like back and forth. But I do have to say this: Jude, Arda Güler, those two are going. I'm telling you, those two are going to be fire this season. They're going to have a great season this season. They definitely are.
I think you guys overpaid for Diamande.
You said what?
You overpaid for Diamande. He didn't look that good, to be honest with you.
This is just the boy hasn't even played 90 minutes for the club. He had Diamande hasn't even played 90 minutes for the club. He played 29
how much
minutes.
Was his price tag? One like 50?
You said what?
How much was his price tag? Like 150, right?
Like about 140.
That's
140.
crazy.
But he's 19. First of all, the winning goal, he was actually the reason why we were able to score the winning goal. He played 29 minutes. He played 29 minutes during the last preseason, and I think he played like 15 to 20 minutes this last game. So you gotta at least give him time to gel. And then I also believe once we're able to get Diamande playing, I think that will give Mourinho a chance to give Trent playing time.
Trent was a waste, bro. He's a waste.
Trent is the best passer on our team,
man, bro.
Trent is the best passer on our team,
bro. He's a hazard for Madrid, bro. I haven't seen him play yet, like in so long. Like the dude.
What do you mean you have? Well, last season he was injured majority of the time.
That's what Hazard did, right?
No. This is completely different from Hazard.
Hazard was prime Hazard. Y'all bought prime Hazard.
No, we didn't get prime Hazard. Prime Hazard was in Chelsea.
Yeah, injured Hazard.
Yeah, we got pork beans and biscuit.
But you gotta understand. You said Mourinho, right? Mourinho will not play Arnold if he doesn't play defense. Mourinho.
You're right. Right? I agree with that, but I do think he's going to play him because you can't. Diamande isn't an Arda Güler. He's not that type of player. He's an attacking winger that's going to try to terrorize the defense.
Yeah.
If you have Dumfries playing with Diamande, they both play the same way. They'd like to hold the touch line and run down the touch line. So you gotta mix it up. And if we're able to get, and to be honest with you, when I've seen Trent play recently, like for the preseason in this game, he hasn't been bad defensively. I'm not saying he's great, but he hasn't been a liability. Let's put it like that. So far. Now it's just one game. It is just one game.
It's too early to tell, but
yeah,
I'm just going off base his time at Liverpool. That's it. And to be honest, the best team in La Liga is Barcelona right now. They were cooking.
They look good, but they were playing Elche. They were playing Elche.
But you don't have games like that in the Prem, though, bro.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
You guys do have games like that. where it's big teams will dominate, where big teams will dominate little teams. Y'all definitely have games like that. Arsenal just did it. Arsenal just did it to Coventry.
It wasn't that bad. It was 3-0.
They dominated the whole. You not once did you think Coventry were going to score.
No, because they're newly promoted.
But that's my point. Elche is a bottom feeder team, so I expected them to do it. It's like people have to understand. Even though Espanyol isn't a major team, Espanyol is a difficult place to win in for anybody, even Barcelona. Espanyol is a difficult place to win in because they don't just sit back. They don't just sit back and just say, "Hey, we're going to allow you to hold the ball and then try to counter you." They will actually play you. Like they will actually like try to play through you and play and like put you on the back heel. So Espanyol is good. You'll even see the same thing with Barcelona when they play Barcelona. If they don't get a striker, it's going to be hard. I think it will be hard for Barcelona to put Barcelona 5 against Espanyol. You said what?
Barcelona has a striker.
All right.
Later, yeah.
All right, later.
Have you seen Hamza? You haven't seen that kid, bro?
Who?
Look at Hamza Abdul Karim, bro. Baller.
Is he the Egyptian?
He's like 6'3", 6'4" striker.
He's the young Barcelona striker?
Bro, he's good. He's top tier, bro. He might be one of the top strikers.
How old is he?
He's only 18.
Yeah, but he's not going to start for Barcelona, though.
He's already on the first team on the bench, bro.
But I'm saying he's not going to start for Barcelona. He's not starting for Barcelona.
They might have to give him a chance, and if he starts scoring like Yamal does, you never know.
Yamal doesn't score.
He hasn't recently, but Yamal's a playmaker, bro. Anyone in the world would buy Yamal for their team. Anyone. He's the most.
He's quality. Yamal is quality.
If Julian Alvarez is 175, Yamal is 300. Straight up. Like, that dude is the most valuable player in the planet.
I wouldn't give Yamal 300. I would give Yamal maybe like, I'll give him like maybe like between 180 to 200.
No.
If I'm being real generous, I'll give him maybe like 220. But 300, I'm not giving Yamal 300.
Right now, if you wanted to buy Yamal right now, it would be 300. Right? If Alvarez right now, you broke up. I can't hear you. You're on mute, Mo. All right, say it again. Yeah, you were muted. I still can't. It's muted again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. If it's me, I will pay for Julian. I'll pay for Julian Alvarez. I'll pay 150 for him.
But they Atletico dropped the price today at 175. You saw that?
Yeah, but nobody's buying. But he's not going to sell him to Barcelona. They're not selling him to Barcelona. They're not selling him to Real Madrid. Those two are out of the question. Now, I see Atletico selling him to somebody else, and then once he might sign like maybe a short-term contract, and then or he goes out on loan, and then he comes back, and then next year when his contract is up, he goes to Barcelona. But I don't see Atletico selling him to Barcelona. He's going to have to take some sort of detour or some sort of way to get to Barcelona.
Yeah. I mean, it's been real quiet though, like in La Liga right now. I mean, I know it's just Barca and Madrid. They're gonna run it, and Atletico looks all right. They're not as good as they were last year.
I mean, they drew their first game.
Yeah, they look all right. They don't look.
Yeah, and I don't. My thing with them is that now that they're best, because Alvarez is definitely their best player, and the fact that he's like, you said what?
I said no. I agree with you. But if they can sell Alvarez, they can get some good players in there, bro.
But who can they replace Alvarez with? I don't think there's anybody that they can replace Alvarez unless they go to something like somewhere like maybe like Galatasaray and get like Osimhen or something like that, or even get Gilchrist, because I've been hearing about Barcelona going after him.
Yeah, you saw Spurs. No, Man City want Gakpo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Man City want Cody Gakpo.
But they have enough wingers though.
No, he's gonna play on the side, the other side. They're gonna put because Semenyo can play both, right?
Right.
So and Doku's injury prone, bro. So Doku gets injured almost every season.
But even though he's injury prone, if he's able to play, you're definitely playing Doku though.
He didn't start the first game.
He didn't start this weekend?
No, it was Semenyo and Foden.
Oh yeah, that is true. He didn't start this weekend. He surely didn't.
I don't know. I can't predict Maresca. He's kind of like unpredictable to me for Man City, but I think it's the dark times for Man City, and I don't know. Right now, the way like I have to even change my fantasy. I want to change all my players, bro.
Yeah, I have some.
I'm like, yeah, I'm getting rid of this guy. This guy.
No. I was looking at my fantasy like a couple of hours ago, and I was looking at other people's fantasy too, bro. I was like, yeah, I got to make some changes to my lineup because, like, number one, I'm most likely going to get rid of McAllister because I got McAllister on my team. I'm most likely getting rid of him. I'm also going to get rid of. I think I'm gonna get rid of Van Dijk too.
Yeah, you got to get rid of Van Dijk.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Van Dijk.
De Kuiper on the bench. He gave me 17 points from Brighton. He's De Kuiper. He scored a goal and had an assist, and they had a clean sheet. He got me 17 points, and he was on the bench. That shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. He's actually coming up. He's really good. He's a good.
Okay.
Center.
Yeah, I got some, and also I got like Juan Pedro. I'm glad I got him. Rogers, I was glad I picked him up.
Yeah, I didn't pick up Rogers. That's what I'm saying. I picked Van de Ven. He's injured. Caicedo, he's injured. I'm like, oh my god, I got to get rid of these players, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you definitely have to. Shoot, I was even thinking to myself, I was like, shit, I should have got Ben White because he got 11 points.
Yeah, I think the player with the most, it was Hinselwood from Brighton. He scored 2 goals.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you know who else I got to get? I got to get Ndiaye.
I have him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta definitely get Ndiaye. I definitely have to get him. I should have gotten him since because I had him last season. I should have picked him up again, but I didn't. I'm gonna trade in McAllister and then put in
Yeah, and Ndiaye got me 9 points.
Who?
Ndiaye. But I had 3 players give me 0 points, bro. It was so bad.
The only person that got me 0 points was Pedro Puro, and that's because I don't believe he played.
I don't know why Munoz gave me 0 points. It doesn't make. Did he not play?
He might not have played. He
That's
might not
crazy.
have played. McAllister gave me 1, and Virgil van Dijk gave me 2.
Yeah. Where's Steph at?
Oh, he had a job, so that's why he's not on there. Well, he's not on here, but
yeah, man, I'm excited though. I'm excited to see football this season. I'm excited to see Champions League. I don't know how far Man U will go. We need to make more signings. We got 10 days left in the transfer window.
Mm-hmm.
We got. I did see Balde was out of the Barca squad. Man U's talking about doing a loan for him, an option to buy.
Yeah, because he wasn't even on the bench. He didn't even travel. I don't believe he even traveled with the team.
Yeah, so if we could get anyone, but my thing about Balde is like I don't want to swap out an old injury prone player for another young injury prone player. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to pay for it regardless in the future. So
No, I get that. I completely get that. I get
But
that.
it's like what do you say? Josh was saying, I'll take Lewis Skelly, bro. I will take Lewis Skelly any day of the week. He would definitely start.
I mean, he had a. I'm not going to lie to you. He had a great game against uh Coventry because he really bossed that midfield, which I was very impressed by. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was very impressed by that.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that if you guys, let's just say you guys do go after him and pick him up. If you do, then your midfield would I think you guys are going to play him as left back because I think that you guys need a left back more. I think, or what are you guys going
Yeah,
to?
we definitely need a left back,
Yeah.
bro.
So I was telling Josh, earlier in the show. I was telling him, I was like, maybe you guys should go after both of them.
Yeah, that's
That's what I
true.
was thinking. I was like, maybe just go after both of them because you get one. You can then that means you could put Balde on the left back position, and then you put Skelly in your midfield because don't y'all need a midfielder also?
Yeah, look, man, I just found out Man City agrees Allen deal. They just signed Savinho's replacement for 47 million. Palmeiras winger. He's like
Oh, really?
17, yeah, 17 years old.
Just make sure you guys make sure the guys like y'all don't flop on the signings though. That's the most thing because I see everybody's going after young players, which is cool and everything, but going after young players is always a hit and miss.
Yeah, it is. Oh man. What you
But
got? What's your prediction, bro? Who you got winning UCL? Madrid?
I think, to be honest, though, I think Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid really has a great chance of winning this La Liga. And to be honest, I think we may have a chance of winning Champions League too. Our squad is big enough because of all the signings that we've made. Um, I don't see us. I don't see this squad playing any worse than what they played this weekend. Even though we still won, we still didn't play that. We still didn't play that well. But I think we're going to get better because my issue, though, my only issue, I'm at the point now where I'm like, you have to bench Vinny. You have to bench Vinny and either put Mbappe on the left, Espí in the middle, and then Diamande when he's ready on the right. I think our squad will be great. I think we'll have a well-balanced squad because Vinny just does not look the same. He's getting outran by center backs. Every time he tries to dribble, he's losing the ball. Every time he tries to do a play make, like his decision making has gotten worse. It's just I don't know what's going on with him. I know he's gotten bigger. They say it's because of the chin surgery or whatnot, but yeah, it's getting to the point where it's getting annoying now because you asked for all of this money, they gave it to you, and Mourinho was the big reason why he's in Madrid. He's still in Madrid.
Yeah.
And he's just not looking good. I'm gonna say this. Most likely, maybe it's because it's the first game, it's the beginning of the season. I'm still going to try to give him grace, but the way that he's looking, he looks slow. He looks lethargic. I mean, he just doesn't. It's just not good, man. It's not good. Yeah, it's just not good. He can't finish. I'm at the point, just put him on the bench, let somebody else start for him.
I feel that.
And we still need a midfielder.
Hey, y'all need less than us. Man United needs everything, but I don't know. I don't know how United's going to do. I can't predict it right now. They just look terrible right now. If they play like they played against Hull, we're going to be out of Champions League early, and we're going to not even finish top 6. That's my prediction right now. If they play that like that.
I mean,
and Carrick will be out of a job by December.
I would say don't panic too much over the first game. The same way that's what I'm saying to myself.
Yeah.
I said I'm not going to panic too much over the first game for Real Madrid. I don't think you guys should panic over the first game of Man U. I think maybe what I'm thinking what happened is maybe Manchester came into the match thinking that they were just going to run over Hull City, and then they just they misjudged them, and they got caught by surprise. I don't think they're going to have the same. I don't think this is going to happen again next
Bro,
game.
But the craziest thing is the coach came out and said Hull City was missing 8 first-team players. We lost to Hull City's B team.
I mean,
yeah. So that's it, man. That's all I got because I'm down bad right now.
I mean, I get it. I understand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I completely understand because I would be pissed too. I would have been pissed if Real Madrid played the way that they played. But I would say when we come back next week, when we come back out, because we may come back again this week and do another pod, but when after the next fixture, I think that's when you might be able to see, can maybe give a little bit more judgment on how you feel about.
Yeah, we gotta get a pod with everyone, man. That shit would be cool. I mean, everyone, that would be pretty cool. Me, you, Steph, Jack, Josh, Tolu, Keith. That's what, 7 of us?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Oh, and Hamadi. That's 8.
That's true. That's facts. I think it is cool though. It is cool.
You can have like a Russian roulette just going across. You could team up fans.
Well, hey, we coming up with some more ideas for the pod. We're going to talk to everybody else about it, and most likely what we're going to do is we're going to implement it into the show. But we got some other big things coming for the pod too. So everybody just got to stay tuned. I'm
about to head out though, bro. I got to go put my son to sleep.
Oh, no problem. I was just about to end it myself. It's about that time. Yeah. So thank y'all, everybody. Box seats. We'll be back. Peace.
See you guys.